So here's the question. How do you pick the next model you're going to build? When you've got a bunch of choices, you might have, like me, I might have like 60 or 70 models on this rack here. Not very many. Some people have 1,000, some people have 2,000 or more. So you finish one build, I finished the Charger. So how do you pick the next one to build? By chance, I wanted to build this Porsche 911 Turbo from Monogram. This was a bag kit I bought at a show. So I took it out. I figured, well, I'm going to go ahead and paint the body. I'll paint it black, make the car black, and then get that going. And then I'll start assembling stuff as soon as I get the paint part of it done. All this while I'm finishing up on the Charger. So I paint the body, paint the bumper, paint the deck lid, the spoiler, all this other stuff. So I think, okay, that's fairly well, that's going. Maybe I'll just start on this kit. And the instructions say the first step is to start on the engine. So I start on the engine, and lo and behold, the engine block transaxle halves are not here. So I buy these, I every now and then I'll buy a bag kit from a model show, and I don't mind that. Usually you can check it out, and I'm sure I probably glanced through the bag, and it looked like all the parts were there, just messing around. It was probably cheap, $5-10. I don't even remember. So whatever it was worth a chance. But without that transaxle engine, there's nothing to, the axles come out of that to the wheels in the rear. So there's nothing to attach that all to. And it would look a little weird if you turned the car upside down. So I thought, well, okay, this will not be my next project. I was going to do that, but now I'm back to square one, almost. I have another kit, which is a bag kit, and I'm going to probably build that one. But it got me thinking, because again, I'm looking through the other models I have, and then I thought, well, I have another bag kit, so I'll go through that one, check the parts, make sure everything is there before I do anything with it, and then I won't be disappointed. And it is a kit that I wanted to build. I got a good deal on it at a show in a bag. I don't need the box. And it has the instructions. So it looked complete when I went through the bag, but you never know, and I'm going to double check that now. But here's the thing, here's the question of the video, is how do you choose your next build? You finished a project, and now you're looking over your kit collection, all over wherever it is, and out of all those kits, you decide, okay, this is the one I want to go with. And I often wonder, with that question, if group builds are a big help to modelers, because when a group build comes around, instead of you making the decision on what to build, the group build decides almost for you. So I can see why that would be a big benefit, because some guys are like on 4, 5, 6 group builds. But if they already have a lot of kits, chances are they have a kit for that group build. So now they're like, well, I don't have to make a decision. I have a goal. I have a kit that in my stash that I can build now. This is what I wanted to build. This gives me a good reason to do that. And everybody else might be building a similar kit. So I can see that, because I looked at it that way a little bit. But outside of that, if you're not using a group build, how do you choose? Do you choose a model that you're comfortable with? You built a couple of times. Do you you build the latest model you just got from the hobby store, you jump right on it. Now, I don't mean just starting a model. I mean, I'm talking about a model you're going to start and you're going to finish. Not start 4 models in a row and put 4 models back in the box. I mean, that's okay. I know people do that, but I'm just talking about the theory behind how us modelers, especially when we have a lot of models, how do we judge, how do we choose, how do we pick the next kit? So with that, I will make a video of the next kit I'm going to work on, but I wanted to pose this question so that if you want, you comment below, because I would be curious on how you solve that problem. How do you solve what's the next kit I'm going to build? Doesn't even have to be a car. I mean, let's say you build a car and then for some reason you're like, this time I picked out an airplane to build, or a boat, or whatever it is, something else, a figure, out of your stash or whatever. Or maybe you just figured, I don't want to build anything in my stash right now, so I just went down to the hobby store and bought a new kit that just came out. And maybe that's your thing, as soon as a new kit comes out, you buy it and build it. That would help with choices too. So this is a video. I'll try to keep it short, but that's the question. How do you, what's your idea? What's your pattern? What's your way that you pick your next model kit to build after you've finished your latest project? So you think about that. Pop something down in the comments and share it with everybody that way, and we can all kind of figure out what are we doing here. I think you guys that have like a couple thousand kits probably a little bit tougher than I do, or some of us who have a lot less kits maybe. But I could be wrong. So let's see. What do you think? Oh, sorry for the thumb, wrong side.